Hey guys, it's Danny Go here. Not a whole lot to this video. I'm just gonna unlock whatever is it, level 51. Is it Mindforce Harmony? I think. We'll see. We'll see when I unlock it. It's something of 51. I forget the name of it. And at 99.79. I didn't expect to hit it today. I was planning to hit it in Kali. Um, but Drani's stream, I got 2 levels of Daldemar Codex. I could have easily gotten it with putting it into Electro, but since I kind of gonna back off of Electro, I actually put it into inflict range damage. But it pushed me close enough. I was about 4% away at the start of the day, and then after those 2 levels of Daldemar, it basically put me like that plus some anatomy gains, put me basically gaining it today. I mean, obviously, I flew over from next town because I always go, um, I always go, to, to, um, Toulon on Sundays. So, yeah, just gonna get that unlocked done. I mean, it's not a whole lot to this video past that, but yeah, it's been interesting. I've been working on a lot of things, different stuff. Getting up laser sniper up to 65, so that's nice. So I'm pushing about a level a month on average. So maybe a little bit less sometimes. It depends. Some days some days I'm tracking for more than a level a month, like a month and a half, a level and a half a month. Some days I'm like be tracking for less. Just depends. Like today, I probably was pushing more of a month and a half sort of cycle. Um, I figured this was gonna be like super quick, but maybe not. What's all in the profession that I could pump? Is there anything I could pump with codex to just make it pop? Because I figured it was gonna be like super fast, but of course it could not be. I could just like I could find some big mobs or just go to town on them. Something big I could. I just did the bar. I should have done the bar with my electric. It's not gonna be open for a while. What's good? Um, hmm. Uh, well, I'm just gonna just do my thing, and I always one of my favorite dailies is the Carabao, so I'm just gonna go do that and just see how it goes. Oh, I didn't get any fallen dog tags. That's unfortunate. So I'm at 99.81. Uh, so see what happens. 99.81. So I've got a fifth of 1%. So let's see how much 30 Carabolas moves it, and then I can figure out what I need to move that bar up there. Because definitely I think if I went at something bigger, it would like happen like within a few minutes. But I just want to do my thing, and because I really don't hunt bigger things here. But hey, if that's what's needed, then I'll just get it done. I think that's fair. Guess somehow we stopped attacking. But I mean, yeah, those. I mean, you think about that. Obviously, I only need about 10 of the average electrokinetic skill gain. I mean, yeah, I would need some side skills too, but about 10 of those skill ups. I have much bigger chips too. My main chip, and I wasn't intending to get so much, but I just got a lot of codex that was favorable, and I just kind of decided to punch it in just to get that unlocked sooner. My main chip I work with typically 95% of the time is this one to level. But then I've been sometimes using recently just because I got really tired of this goal, to be honest. And I wanted to get it done, you know. Not that I just got to train it some, but I just wanted to get there. I just got really tired of because I prefer guns, to be honest. But this is kind of a side goal, an important one. But yeah, I bought this for like 103%, so that was nice. That was, well, that's another thing too, is I was thinking like, well, that was kind of what was supposed to push me there, but instead I can use a lot of codex, but then I figured, well, it's cool because I can use that to quickly train the unlock on some big mobs that I want to do once it's unlocked. But those are kind of strategically, those mobs I want to do it on are on Kali, just for various reasons, but I mean, it's kind of unimportant. But I wasn't intending to get the unlocked in, I thought, hey, I'm just going to do it. So let's see if we can get something going. This small little mobs. See if it's enough. It was looking like it won't be, but I've kind of got a cycle often where I do like 3 different dailies. On Toulon I do Bari, Caraboa, and Malcart, and I just cycle them, and then I do the crafting, and then often don't do a lot past that outside of that cycle. I mean, there are other things I do, but that's kind of like my typical rotation. So I'm probably gonna to finish this have to go a little bit outside that typical rotation. But that's okay. I just wanted to, just because I've spent so long on this goal. I mean, well, I started off on Mindforce. I started off on Mindforce. I wanted to be a Mindforce player, and then I started to feel that there were some limitations to it, and like I was missing out on guns, and then I just started using guns. And then I just felt like I enjoyed it more, the guns. Although I really love certain Mindforce chips, but I think it was a little bit of a mistake for me in Mindforce going in. Well, I went into Electrokinetic because I got a super cheap unlimited chip. It was one of my first unlimited weapon, I believe. Well, I mean, obviously you got Bunkins and maybe Z12, but my first like one that I bought, I believe, was this one. No, that's the limited one. This one I got for 20 ped, and so that was my first kind of unlimited weapon ever. And that's kind of why I got into Mindforce, because it was so cheap. And even this, like, this thing, 31 DPS, I think. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't that much that I paid for it. It was probably in the 200 ped range. Well, it might not. No, I don't even think it was. I think it was below that. I don't really remember actually, because I didn't actually purchase it. A friend found it and mentioned it to me. And they're like, "Hey, is this a good price?" Because they saw it in like a shop in Arcadia, I believe. And then I said, "Yeah, buy it for me and I'll pay you." And then they did, so that was cool. Because they knew I was looking for it. So, but that was pretty cool. But I mean, like I don't even, I probably didn't even spend 200 peds on this, and that's for 31. I think I paid like 180 or something. I don't really remember, but it was actually like I don't think it was like a super deal, but it was like a little bit below MU, and that's why they mentioned it, and they knew I was looking for something big, and so that was really cool. But you think about that, it's like, you spend, you know, um, you know, but even now, I mean, things have gone up, but even now, you think about that, that's really cheap for, oh, wrong one, but I mean, it's really cheap, the unlimited chips, some of them you know, for Mindforce. That's kind of why I got into it. Is like, hey, um, for even now, you think about that for 300 ped, getting 31 DPS unlimited per second is pretty insane, compared to guns. But then it starts to come back to you. A lot of the things like you can't amp. There's a lot of downsides. The range is really bad on those. Um, But I wish I had gone more pyro. Like if I had gone pyro side, I might never have gone over to guns. But I didn't. But I mean, I still like it, and I still like the mix. My unlock is heavily um, damage side just because I am so high on guns. My anatomy is very high. My actual electro, the hit is only 40. But I've done a lot of pyro. I've done pyro too, so my pyro damage is, I could still do pyro stuff. I mean, once I get the unlock, it doesn't matter which way I go. It's just it just I was so high on electro compared to pyro and cryo that I kind of had to do the unlock that way. It just would have been insane to not do it that way. Um, in my Mind Force areas, what do we got? We got electrokinetic at 5,500 skills. And one of my thoughts too is also maybe once I get the unlock, eventually, like if I train more, I might sell some like of the electrokinesis that I don't need. Who knows? I don't know. My first experience selling um, skills, I sold 16 ped of electrokinesis, which because I thought I was gaining it at such a rate that I thought, oh yeah, it's no big deal, and then it took me forever to gain it back. And I kind of regretted it. I mean, once I don't know how I'd feel once I got, to a higher point, but, um, and then the really frustrating thing was that it didn't sell, and then some people were undercutting for a while the market, and then it finally did sell, but, I think I only made about 35 peds, so I definitely made peds, but I think there were multiple problems. I spent a little bit too much on the SI, and then it didn't sell right away. So I lost some market fees, which was pretty high. So I think if I had done it better, it would have been like 50 pets, but even still, it wasn't that much. So I don't know. I mean, but I don't know if I would ever. I guess it'd have to be like a favorable market for it. I have to see that there's kind of clear demand. If there's somebody wanting to scoop up electro and it was just suiting me training it. I mean, because definitely I value the side skills, so I wouldn't want to sell any pyro or cryo because I would actually enjoy getting bigger chips with those and using those. I don't really. I mean, I like electro, but I would more be like if I was training it, it would be like to boost the side skills and be like, hey, if I can sell the main skill, the electrokinesis, well, that'd be good. I mean, I could definitely see that benefiting people too if you want to get that 30 unlock, or even just get a quick start in the game. Because you think like 10 ped is like 2,000 skills, so you could just literally just spend, buy 10 ped of electrokinesis and have, 2,000 skills, the ability to use decent chips right off the bat. I mean, I'm not sure, I wouldn't recommend that way of playing. But then I also understand this. Different people, different things. I mean, it's like to me, I enjoy the early part of the game, and unless you have a super amount of money, I wouldn't suggest anyone bypassing it. But there are people who come in and just money isn't an money isn't a thing. And the first day they play the game, that they want to put in $500 just because they have that sort of money, and that's cool. That's cool. If you work for it, you make it, and then you don't want to you want to skip ahead. Yeah, you could just that's why have being able to sell skills is cool. Is like, hey, if there are people who are like, hey, I want to just skip ahead and I want to do electric, and that's cool. Especially I think also I'm kind of looking at it from just like a day-to-day hunting, whereas but if you like have a lot of money too, there's a lot more consideration what you could be in, because they're not just looking at like level 5 and level 6, you're looking at Fen chips and crazy amps. So I think the game becomes very different when you have that sort of money. I'm not gonna say, well, it's just different. Different style of game. I'm not playing on a huge budget. I think for my level of play, oh, see, that moved it pretty nice. I gained over half of it that I needed. For my level of play, I think I have a little bit over $5,000 in the game. Currently my losses, I would say, well, at one point this year I was actually break even. Then I went on a kind of trail down, and then I was down like at one point $500. Then I got back up to break even. So now I'm sitting, I don't know, I'm probably down a few hundred at this point again. Maybe not, I don't know. I know I was trailing downward, but then I had some good luck and then some bad. Probably down. I haven't really run the numbers, but let's just guess I'm down $200. But that's after 3 years of play. Oh, that's pretty good. I put 5,000 in. You're only down 300. But I do have a lot of businesses in the game. But on the other hand, some of it I made some stupid ass decisions, which related to purchases. I made one mind-boggling decision. Lost a ton of ped. But overall, I think my businesses have been more money making than not. But it's not all. Hasn't been all money make. Like my business haven't helped me quite as much as they should, because I've just made some dumb decisions on a few things. But you live and learn too, and I think that's another thing too. Is like. Overall, my business has been profitable, and also I've learned, the sorts of errors not to make, and to not, sorts of, you learn as you go. I usually just run, but this is a video, so let's fly it. I was just thinking, what could I do to push it a little bit? Because I won't wait for Bari to open. I could probably end it on Bari. But I'm going to fly and do, I believe, what's it called? No, not do Hall. Starts with a D. I thought it'd start. Oh, Dahar. These guys. I'm going to do these guys. There are bigger ones. They drop a lot of hides, which have people spend pretty good for. So I'm gonna go try to do that. Just pop it. hopefully. Because I don't think I need that much of a cycle. I mean, what is the Caraboa? I don't know. I don't know how much I was spending on those, but I mean, you think about that, that was 30, say 50 pack each. I have no idea. Um, Definitely the little ones would be, I believe, less than 50 pack, but some of them were bigger. So say I average 15 ped, so that's like nothing. I just get out a little bit bigger chip. I don't know, maybe I can go back to this one. That's kind of cool. And getting that that huge unlock that I really wanted off the chip off of my first loaded weapon. But maybe I just go this one or go the big. I don't definitely like. I don't need the big limited one. I go with the unlimited 5. The limited one I was showing at some point was that I was training with a little bit. That's just way more than is needed. We'll start off with maybe a key map it. We're gonna start off. We'll put this one in here, and then we'll stick that one there in case we need it. Okay. All right. So we're sitting here. All right. We'll just see what we need on these guys to finish it. So I mean, realistically, probably we get it in a couple minutes here. I mean, I don't know, a couple minutes, but it's gonna be pretty fast, I think. So we've got. How's that chip feel? Yeah, it's a little. I don't know if I have the patience for it. I mean, I should. It's the right size chip for it, I think. Um, I'll just pull out the big boy. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not gonna have bad levels. Okay, especially that you see that certain number you get off that chip. This will finish it in a couple minutes. Lovely. If I can get some unlocks. I should have run a skill pull too. I mean, it just feels funny because my cycle is so low. But I guess too many, to be honest. No, it doesn't want to give me skill gains though. Maybe it knows I'm here and unlock is like purposely slowing me down, taunting me. Oh no, there's a good one. Just a few of those. Another one. How close are we? Oh, nice. Probably just like one or two more electrokinetic gains. Or even a power catalyst gain, probably. Oh, surprised that. Well, that's a huge one. Surprised it didn't pop off of that. Let me see. 100%. But it's not really 100%. It's like 99.99. I don't know. But it's a shock that wasn't enough. But one more. Uno mas. Definitely next skill game. Boom. There we go. New skill. It's really nice. Wow. Wowzers. How's this? Okay, let's see if we get like 1 point and then I'll call it a stream. Or not a stream, this is just a video. But wow. Alright. Loving it. There we go, my point 0.8 basically. Yeah, so unlock is at 51. And any Mindforce, I believe, hit or damage. Um, damage is easier for most. Well, I think damage would probably be higher even on an electro kinetic player main, but definitely if you mix in guns, it'll definitely be a lot higher. Oh, great. So we're at 2. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a video. Just wanted to get there, and yeah, it's great. All right. Hope you guys have a good one. Get some good globals, Hoffs. Good luck out there. Take care.